Today, almost every city you know has a police force, but it wasn't always like this. Before uniforms, badges, and patrol cars, communities had to protect themselves in much more chaotic ways. So how did we go from night watchmen with lanterns to the modern image of a police officer? Let's take a quick trip through the evolution of the police. For most of history, there was no formal police like we think of today. Communities relied on a mix of family, neighbors, and local leaders to keep order. If something went wrong, people might raise an alarm, form a group, and chase the suspect themselves. In some places, night watchmen walked the streets with bells or lanterns, calling out the time and warning of danger. It was simple and often unreliable. If nobody wanted to volunteer, there might be no one watching at all. As cities grew bigger and more crowded, this loose system started to break down. More people meant more crime, more conflict, and more need for someone officially in charge of public order. In the 18th and 19th centuries, some cities began creating paid, organized groups to patrol streets, respond to trouble, and enforce laws. These early police forces were often controversial at first. People worried about giving the government too much power over everyday life. By the word time, the idea of trained officers with clear rules and responsibilities started to spread from city to city and country to country. With the 20th century came huge changes. Police began using technology like radios, telephones, and patrol cars to respond to incidents faster than ever before. Training became more formal, with police academies, standardized procedures, and new units for different types of crime. In many places, the image of the modern cop became a mix of law enforcer, problem solver, and community presence. At the same time, there were growing debates about how police use their power, especially in protests, crowded cities, and marginalized communities. What do you think is the hardest part of that? Balance, safety, fairness, or trust? Let me know in the comments. Today's police work looks very different from those early watchmen with lanterns. Officers often use body cameras, computer systems, and even drones to help them respond, document, and investigate. Some departments focus more on community policing, building relationships with neighborhoods instead of only reacting to crime. At the same time, many societies are rethinking what tasks should belong to police and what might be better handled by social workers, mental health teams, or other services. As technology grows and expectations change, the biggest question might be, what should the police of the future look like, and what do we want them to do? In just a few centuries, we've gone from informal watch groups to highly organized, technology-driven police forces. The evolution of the police is really the story of how societies try to keep order, protect people, and define what justice means. If you made it this far, here is my question for you. What part of policing do you think will change the most in the next 20 years? Drop your answer in the comments and tell me which evolution you want to see next. The evolution of public transportation, money, phones. Hit like if you enjoyed this short history, and subscribe for more quick evolution videos.